Hey guys, welcome to Raja Makes Money. How are all my money makers doing today? And hey, we got the winner chicken. What a great comeback this week. We were up a lot, then we were down, and now we are back up for the week, and we are looking to finish the week with a nice profit tomorrow. So welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you click on that subscribe button. And if you are watching on Facebook, make sure you click on the follow button. But welcome, guys, to the show, Raja Makes Money. So another busy day in the market. We did a lot today. Today, for my Patreon members, we went live, and I showed you guys how I day trade, and we actually made money. Unfortunately, while we were doing it, the stock wasn't moving a ton, but it moved enough. We made a profit. I even showed you guys how to average down. So great opportunities, and welcome. Almost 120 Patreon members now. And some of you guys have been making a lot of money. A couple of the stocks I sold a little too early have done really, really well that you guys held on to. So congratulations to you guys and all the extra money you guys. I would have made almost an extra $100,000 if I waited 48 hours. Unfortunately, I didn't. You just never know. Sometimes you just take a profit. You're happy. You never know. But hey, I'm just so happy you guys did well. And big shout out to our YouTube sponsors who have access to those really cool emojis. Welcome Woofs in the house with their RMM emojis. So hey, let's get right into it. What did I do today? So let's take a look at the account. And oh, hold on. Stop everything. Benny in the house. What's up, Benny? $39 super chat. Raja, you legend. I'm back in Australia. I'm loving your new channel. Thank you so much, Benny. And good, happy you made it back. Benny was stuck in Bali for a long time. Not that that would be a punishment. That would have been a treat. But let's look at what we got. So nothing today on Jaguar, OPTI, OZSC, Naked. We bought some more today. So Naked, yesterday on our show, you remember, we bought some. And I remember I said it always goes up. And you know what? I think today we'll buy some more. We're going to see how many days we can keep the Naked streak alive. So maybe we'll buy 10,000 more Naked. And then hopefully in the morning, it'll be up to like $1.30 again. Because we popped it and I made like, what did we pay? Like 18 cents. We made like $1,400 before the market even opened on that trade. So you can take advantage of trading stocks in the after hours. So, or when the regular market is closed, when they have the after hour trading, I should say. Let's see what else we got going. So Naked today actually was down, had that big rally yesterday, but we actually made money. CTYX, that was our big one today. That was the big one. Mitchell Pilot, $5 super chat. Making big money is so addicting. It sure is. I love making money. So CTYX today, right here, guys. This was the big one, up huge for us today, almost 50 or 80%. It got as high as almost like 11 cents, 12 cents. I did sell some of it. Took some profits earlier on in the day, then a little later on in the day. You never know, but I have enough shares of it. I said, you know what, let's take some chips off the table. So basically everything I own now is pure profit for us. Then we entered a new one today, TSOI, Therapeutic Solution. That one off $200 right now. I think that one tomorrow we'll see a little pop. Then we also did another one, Bantech, B-A-N-T. That one we're up $165 from when we got in. I think that one is posed to do really well. And then we got Churchill Capital. So this is the one we did the options. Those are up more. So we've already made $45,000 on that option play. Unfortunately, these are long-term options. So if CCIV is up a lot more tomorrow, I may reduce some, I may close some, I actually may day trade the options just because it moves around so much. So it's something to look at. Apple, I made a big move on Apple today. I bought back 1,000 shares of the 132s at about 20 cents or so in there. We'll look it up. And then I sold 900 option contracts of the 134s because this is how you make money. Apple, I saw was looking positive, was looking good. So I wanted to take advantage of that and take advantage of those profits. So that's what we did. And then our Golden Nugget today, that one's pretty much flat. So that one, Golden Nugget's issuing warrants. So that's basically a way to raise capital. They have a warrant issuing. So that could hurt the stock a little bit, but I'm pretty comfortable at $15 with it. We only have 100 contracts. I just wanted to show you guys some littler plays. And the big one, this is the one I wish we would have bought 10,000 contracts. IDEX, Ideanomics, that's a new electric vehicle maker. This thing broke $5 today. So we already got a $1,700 profit on this one. So great trade. And this is one, like I said, you don't have to have $5 million. You can have $1,000 and you can write a contract on this one. You can write 10 contracts on it. So, but looking good. So let's look at the trades we did today. These are all the trades. So this is the BANT trade, 500,000 shares. We couldn't catch it here, so I had to pay a little bit more for it just to get it done, but it is done. We got 500,000 shares of it for about $8,000. So this is the big one. I mean, this thing, this thing tomorrow goes up a penny. We make $5,000. Every penny this thing moves, it's $5,000. This thing goes to a dime. It's $40,000 profit. It's crazy what it could do. This is where we did the day trading today in our private Patreon group on Churchill. We did. I mean, it wasn't a lot of profit. It was $30 or 20, 30 bucks, $25 maybe. But I just wanted to show everyone how to day trade successfully. So we bought the first 100 shares. Then we bought another 100 shares because we averaged down because the stock came down a little bit. Then we had an order in to buy another 100 shares in case the stock came down even more, because you want to average down. So then when it pops, and then when it started going up, we sold. I wish we would, if we would have waited another, this is how crazy that we would have waited a couple more minutes. It could have been another, 10, 20 cents. So you just never know. But the whole idea is you make money and is to make money day trading if that's what you want to do. And I'm happy to help everybody learn how to do it. There's different ways, different techniques. You can watch monitors and buy and signals and level 2 trading. And sometimes you just got to know how the stock trades. And like I told everyone, CCIV in the mid-afternoon kind of plateaus. It sits there and goes a direction, but it seems to always come back at the end of the day. It seems to always like pre-market open up, then tank, then come back. People start talking about it. Maybe the news is coming. Who knows? Here's that CTYX today. This was our big one today. Up. Let's pull that one up. I mean, this was our big mover today. Finally hit a big one, 60%. Like I said, at one point, because we got some of the shares out today over 10 cents, but I think it got as high as almost 12 cents today. So that was our big one today for the big win. I wish we had a lot more of it, but we didn't. So, but yeah, so this is what we sold. First 10,000 shares. You never know. Like I said, sometimes you got to just take your profit. You have, 100,000 shares. Even at, 2 cents, it's still a $2,000 profit on a $5,000 trade. That's big money. That's a nice return on investment. So, and then we sold another 100,000 at 10 cents. So those, we're into at, under 6 cents. So on a $6,000 investment, we made $4,000 and we still got 200,000 shares going. This is that naked trade pre-market today. So this was great. We bought these, remember, yesterday at like 118 after the market closed, and we sold it at 132 today. So nice profit there. During the day, I did buy back into naked at 118. This is the new one, the Therapeutic Solution, TSOI. We got 300,000 shares here. Also had to kind of bid it up because it gets hard when you come in with large quantities. Apple, so this is when I bought those contracts back, 26 cents and 27 cents. We got them all filled. And then this is a rollout. Then I went up to 68 cents. So basically what I did, I instead of doing 1,000 contracts, Schwab has a thing. If you do more than 900 contracts, they have to manually approve it. I just wanted to get it done. So I did 1,000. I did 900 contracts to get it done. And, I wish I did the other 100 contracts. Would have been another $6,800. But basically, the difference between 68 cents and 27 cents on 900 contracts. So I closed the position on 900 contracts. We picked up basically 40 cents. So basically an extra $36,000 in profit in one day. And then Apple took off. So it worked out terrific. So as long as honestly, if Apple comes down tomorrow, I'd be very happy. But looking at the futures, they're already up again for tomorrow. So this is just insane. Not a lot, but yeah, these futures just keep flying. So honestly, if Apple tomorrow was $34, $35, I would love it. I hate, for the next week rolling out, or not rolling out, writing new contracts and having to write them above, where it's up. It's always nice when something drops right next to where you're at, and you get the better premiums. So, but great day overall. I'm never going to complain when I make 180 grand in the market. So those are all our trades today. So that's what we got. Mitchell Pilot, did you see AACG? Check it out when you get a chance. Thank you. And Matt says AACG made thousands today. Watch listed. All right, we'll check it out. AACG. I'm familiar with that one. There's so many stocks. When which one? Well, now I'm confused. So we have AACG. AACG. Here we go. Oh, okay. I'm looking at the after hours. I was like down 25%. Oh, wow. Up $12. Holy smokes. That was a heck of a run. Yeah, I wish we would have known about that one yesterday. It's kind of like our SIRC that took off. Yeah, wow. $1.20 all the way up to let's see, a 5-day. Wow. $1.20 all the way up to $17.50 today, now at $10 after hours. Oh, is this a SPAC play? Must be. Or, oh, is this the which one is this? Is this the Virgin one? I assume. I don't know. So if this is the Virgin one, I know the Virgin one today with the merger or the SPAC, but wasn't paying attention to that. But yeah, that was a nice run. I don't know. Maybe it's worth buying. You think we should buy some shares? Do you guys think it's going to go back up tomorrow, or is it already there? Because most of these SPACs usually around $10 is when they come out. So Terry Allison, so true about knowing the chart patterns of an individual stock. Buyers, sellers, market makers, manipulators, shorts, all come together to make a unique chart pattern. Sometimes we can find a few stocks that have similar patterns. Super helpful. So very true. And also, guys, Terry is the one, he has a stock group I've been watching, and that's where I started watching everyone talking about the IDEX, the electric car maker. So that's in today. That one was up big. I think like 50 or 90 cents, something like that. So Blake says, what do you think of Saba? It's moving up and down this week. I think Saba, when it was $25, or we'll pull it up here, earlier in the week was great. I think Saba, when it was $90, I hope you sold. And I think Saba at $60 is like playing GameStop, or $50 now. This is just a high risk. I mean, you're talking about, this is like GameStop, 2.0 or so, you got to be careful with these. Here's the 1 month chart. I mean, this thing was, nothing all the way to $87. Now it's, 63, another 14 points after hours. The thing is with these higher price stocks, they're hard to play. So unless you're going to play a put scenario and it's somewhat stable, it's very hard to play those. I would. Here's the thing: if you want to make a lot of money, you either got to play the little stuff under, $1 or $2, where you can come in and buy a couple of 100,000 shares. If it's a penny or two, if it's $1, you buy 20, 30, 40,000 shares or whatever, and you can play those. I mean, even we were playing 100,000 shares of Express at $8, $9, and look what happened. If imagine if and honestly, if you're going to play this, if you're going to play one of these for 500, well, like I said, you have to look at, there's two different things. I look at my account as a whole, and I look at, I look at my account as a whole. So I'm trying to make money as a whole in my account, and I'm not so much focused on one individual thing. I'm looking at everything and where the big money is going to come from. But it's, if you have a small account, or like you're doing our Webull challenge, and big shout out to everybody doing the Webull challenge. I hope you guys are doing good. Make sure you update us and let us know how it's going. But if you bought 5 shares of a stock at $10 and it goes to $12, you make $10. It's a good trade, and it's something good. But with an account my size, I have to buy 10,000 shares. It needs to go from $10 to $12, and they do that all the time. It's just like I said, it's catching them at the right moment. Or just like when we were shorting GameStop, it's a shame when GameStop was $300, we can't get any stock to short. When GameStop's $90 and running up, they how much did they want to give me and lose $1 million? So just crazy stuff. You have to look at it all and all the different scenarios. But like I said, as long as you win in the market, it's a good day in the market. But yeah, Saba, I would. That's a really tough one, where it's at and everything. So let's check on our cryptocurrency. Our Bitcoin is 47,000, so we're still down a couple of $1,000. Bitcoin today down a little bit, 1%. So moving around, but great day in the market, $181,000 profit. Can't complain. Definitely just a terrific day. Looks good. Everything's going well. So going into tomorrow, what we really have that we're focused on is the rest of these Apple 134. So it's only $17,000 left. We made so much money today. I was hoping today, make 100 and then have another 50 or 60 tomorrow. But so much of the money's out. So I may look at some roll up plays, maybe Tesla tomorrow, something 20 points out of the money to try and catch 10, 15,000. I don't know, kind of see how it looks and stuff. But, it's harder to predict all those. But nevertheless, we will, and hopefully CCIV continues to go up. But, we really don't have a lot to make a lot of profit on tomorrow besides this Apple, which is, like I said, it's all the premiums pretty much out of there because it ran so hard today. So we've got 17 grand left there. The other options don't expire for 2 weeks that we're playing. So nothing else really exciting on that. And then, just some of these others, hopefully they go up. I'd love to see Jaguar bounce back. I got excited the other day when it hit 350. I've between this account and another account, I have almost 150,000 shares of that one. So love to see it bounce back. Naked, 114 by 115. So why don't we do, this will be our new tradition, buy Naked after hours and sell it before the market opens and make some money on it. So let's do a buy. We're going to do a limit because you have to do a limit order after hours when you're trading. We'll do a extended hour trade. So 114, 10,000 shares, $11,400. And let's see. Oh, it's even lower now. 113 we may get. Let's see. I don't know. Here's a bad quote. Let's place the order. See how we do. Order status up. You think we can can we flip this and make another $1,000, $1,500 before the market opens tomorrow? There's 2 day. Oh, let's see. Let's extended hours. Naked. There it is. So we got a better than expected fill. We got it at 113 instead of 114. So that's good, which is really weird because it's showing still 114 by 115. Where do you see TSNP? Slot Surfer 279 super chat. TSNP. Check this one out. Tesoro Enterprises, new 52-week high. So this must be is it biotech, pharmaceutical, or green? So hold on, let's see here. This one was basically a 15, 20 cent stock. Let's look at the 3-month chart. So it's been around that 15, 20 cents, a new high today. Unfortunately, there's sometimes they have like a little thing about the company. Market cap, what was the volume today? The volume, 188 million. It's strong. It's obviously near its highs. I don't know anything about this one. I'll take a look at it tonight. If it's up again tomorrow, it's hard to say on these. They're all crapshoots. You just never know where they'll go. So today, Zom, Andy, Zom was on fire today, like a new high almost broke out of that $1.50, was right up at dollar. I did hit the $1.50, but off a little bit after hours. I almost got back into this one. This was one you guys remember we played before. Made a little money, got out of it, but like I said, you just never know when these things are going to take off. CTYX, I've been talking about that one for 2 weeks, and finally today it took off. So there we go. Tesoro means fox in Spanish. There we go. Let's see. Roy says, this 8-cent stock sold 100,000 shares in the last 10 seconds of trading today. Alternate systems and Ali electric motorcycles for the Indian and African market due to hit $1.50 to $5 by July. It sold ALYI. I'm not sure why you were selling it. You sold it or you bought some if it's going to go up. Another lower one, but 30%. That's the thing with these little ones. 2% moves are huge. Same thing. If you can time these right and get in at the right, the right times, they're big. Focus on the digital payment and data analytics, micro segmentation, and marketing intelligence. The company delivers technology solutions to financial organizations. I'm not sure where you get electric motorcycles for the Indian market. So maybe that's something new they're doing. Financial, I don't know. I don't see anything about that, but obviously they're doing something. You know, 200 million shares. Like I said, there's so many of these. It's endless. I mean, we could just pick these all day long. So, like I said, I look at some, you know, here and there, you know, to kind of look. Raja, early January, I mentioned to you Workhorse stock. It was $25 today at the time. Today it closed at 41. Terrific. That's a good one. So, have you seen HERC? I have not. Like I said, it's endless. People always, you know, I was telling somebody, they said, oh, you know, my stock picks are so great. I said, I said, here's the, you know, here's 200 stocks today that are all up, you know, under $1 that are all up 10%. I mean, it's every day. There's so many of these. So kind of hard to click, but the same thing to pick them. But yeah, same thing like with this one, up 7,600%, but it's a fraction, 0.007. So it's not even a penny yet. But yeah, I mean, these are the ones, low volume. This would be one that'd be interesting to look at, you know, because it opened at, it actually, well, this is interesting. It got all the way to 2 cents. So it got up to 2 cents. Wow. And then it came all the way back under a penny. That's very interesting. So this is another one, you know, here's the thing. If you have, you know, FU money, you know, or something like me, you know, here's $1,000. Give me 100,000 shares of this at a penny. Thing goes to 3 cents, you make $2,000. Goes to a dime, you make $8,000, $9,000. Hard to say, but definitely a great move. You know, no clue why. So if somebody knows, but Allison says, Raja, hi Raja, curious if your boys are interested in trading or if you're teaching them how. So Michael is very interested. He's been learning, and I actually gave him a Webull account to play with $5,000 in it. I said, "This is yours. Play with it. How much are you gonna make me?" So he's into it. He enjoys it. He's upset. He's waiting till the day he turns 18 and can have his own account and doesn't have to have dad watching over him. He's ready to off to the races. Jolene, on the other hand, honestly, she could care less. So she's really big on the cooking. So we're actually getting. She's in charge of making us dinner now a couple of nights a week. I've been teaching her how to cook and doing a lot of stuff, but now one of her tasks is to make us dinner 2 or 3 nights a week from scratch, not, you know, pre-made stuff. So we're doing the like some healthy meals, you know, and stuff. So, you know, can't think of the name of it, but it all comes together and you prepare it all, and it takes about a half hour to an hour to make the meals and stuff. But she's enjoying it a lot, really enjoying the cooking, and I'm happy to see her active and, you know, getting more involved in stuff and something that she enjoys. So been doing that. But hey guys, a great day in the market, $181,000. So nothing wrong with that. There we go, $181,000 day. Hopefully tomorrow will be another great day. Hopefully our naked pays off. It's down. It's down now. It's down 112, 113. So basically where we bought it. So hopefully naked pops in the morning. That'll be our new tradition. Buy naked after hours. Sell it before the market opens and make $1,000. But Smoke It Up says, why is Elon Musk posing for pictures holding Dojo logo? I think it will fly sometime soon, or a hoax. I mean, yeah, I know it came back a little bit. I mean, to me, like I said, I mean, it's a joke. It has no value. The guy who invented it and runs it says it has no value. I mean, it was, you know, but you know, it's unfortunate because what Elon Musk is doing is long term is going to hurt the market. You know, think about all these people who bought, you know, GameStop because he's, you know, put out stunk. Think about all, you know, it's going to hurt the markets, and it's very interesting, as you can see. The hedge funds, the shorters, they beat all those stocks all back down. You know, obviously GameStop's still a little above at $50 where it was, but they're going to beat that thing down to $20, $30. Every single person who made money's out, you know, or they've lost their shirt. And it's sad because think about those little investors who didn't know anything about the market, jumped in because Elon Musk, you know, tweeted Signal. Let's look at that one, guys. Remember Signal? What do you guys think that one's at? $2.10. Remember I said I wanted to short that one and we couldn't get any and it bounced around, but this thing went to $70. You know, look at this thing. Remember when Elon Musk, you know, had that tweet that one day? You know, how would you like to be the guy, like I've said it all, how would you like to be the guy who bought this at $70.85? And you're trying to explain to your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, hey, Elon Musk said Signal. Oh, he meant the app, not this 10-cent stock. Honestly, I don't even know why the stock would still be $2. I mean, thing traded still trading 1 million shares a day. I mean, people are just late to the news. This thing was, 52-week range, 3 cents to $70, and then like these are real people losing lots of money, and this is what's going to really hurt the stock market. It's going to hurt bad, and if you don't, if they don't figure out how to protect some of these people, it's going to be a crisis. I don't know honestly how you protect it. I mean, obviously everybody, if you're over 18 years of age and of, sound mind, you have every right to buy whatever you would like to buy in the stock market. There's nothing against it or to stop you from buying it. But you have to think about these little people. And it's the same thing like when I trade. And while I'm actually saying all this, I'll give my disclaimer. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. I just share with you the trades I make so that you guys can follow along. What you do in the market is up to you. But back to what I was saying is, like, I feel horrible. Like when I'm like, like the Express, if somebody bought Express because they saw me buy it, and we made some money on Express, but then we lost some money on it. Like I said, overall, we're up $800,000 this year, over 800,000. Hopefully by tomorrow we'll be up 850, 900,000 for the year. We'll have another up week, hopefully. Fingers crossed. We're so close to it. We'll hit 4 out of 5 weeks being up. And we can keep making a couple 100,000 a week and keep it growing. We're gonna hit that 15, 20, $25 million mark with no problem. But you have people getting hurt, and that's what they have to figure out how to stop. So Andy says, where are the real stocks? GE, Ford, Exxon, all is dead except these crazy new stocks or Tesla and some other ones. So actually Ford today was way up, or not way up. They were up, I should say. Ford here. And even though their earnings after hours were not as great as expected, they've done well. But there's a big problem here with these stocks. The chip manufacturers, the semiconductors and stuff. So that's going to really hurt. That's going to hurt stuff. So the reason Ford is up is because everybody's talking about clean energy and electric vehicles. By 2035. I mean, I'm like 2000. That's a long time. But So. But all the auto companies are going to have a problem with this semiconductor, with the chips and stuff. So there'll definitely be interesting how that plays out in the market and stuff. So Woofs says, if you see a penny stock climbing, when do you decide to sell or sell some of your shares? Do you base just on percentages? So yeah, sometimes I do percentages. Sometimes I don't. It just depends. Yeah. Sometimes if it's a stock I found, if it's if somebody gave me history. So one thing about the Patreon group, when people are posting stock picks, that's why I say make sure you post information, because the more information you post, the more we can make educated decisions, as well as you should always do due diligence. Just because somebody says something doesn't mean that's the truth. Just, if somebody says this is the new, electric vehicle stock and, really they're gold miners in India, or something. So you want to make sure you do some due diligence, but you have to, I don't know. So usually what I do, I have two scenarios. If I like the stock, so I come in and I buy it, especially the lower end stuff. I'll buy 300, not lower end, but lower price. I'll buy 300,000, usually see to 500,000 shares, and gamble, $10, $15, $20,000 on it. That doesn't scare me at all. And then I kind of watch it. If it doesn't do a lot, so CTYX, I was told was supposed to do stuff, weeks ago, and we kind of sat around on it. I actually then bought more of it because they said, if it comes back to 5 cents, you want to load up and stuff, and just sat around until today when it finally moved. Sometimes I take that as, let's take a little profit off the table. Comes back down, comes back down tomorrow. It's 5, 6 cents again. We'll buy another 200,000. We'll reload. Of course, the people I talk to all, if you read chat boards, it's 50 cents, $1, $100, so it's inaccurate information sometimes. So you just sometimes have to go with your gut, or you just go with, like on OZCX, hit that 20, we were into that one at OZSC, right here, the Ozop Energy Solutions, we were into that. And also, the gain loss thing is screwed up on Schwab because it does last in, last out and with the trades. But, we bought that one starting at 5 cents, 10 cents or something. And, that thing went all the way to 25 cents when we sold a lot and stuff. So Scott says, you cough a lot. Do you have COVID? No, I do have a minor cold right now. That's kind of bringing me under the weather. But I also do cough a lot. And you guys have probably noticed because I take high blood pressure medicine. And one of the side effects from high blood pressure medicine that I've been on for the last 10 years is I do cough. And sometimes when I get more excited, I cough more. So, but no, I don't have COVID. Thank you for asking. Anthony says, Raja, do people really blame you when they lose money? Don't they understand that you disclose every day that these are your trades and people should trade with their own risk tolerance? Yeah, no, I mean, people really, I get blamed more when people lose money in the casino. They say, how do you always win? And I can never win in the casino. So I do get, but yeah, I mean, people understand the risk. And if you're, playing the market, it is very, very risky. So we got, Chris says CCIV up 76 cents. Oh, nice. Let's take a look at that one here. CCIV. Yep, up about 50 cents after hours right now. It's showing here. So that's a good one. I mean, that one's just going to be a breakout, but that one we don't have. I mean, we have a good position on it. We have 84,000 and 64,000 in play. I mean, for 2 weeks, we're sitting on 140,000 left. Was it $148,000 we're waiting on for 2 weeks to come in. We've already made $45,000, $46,000 for 47,000 almost. So. So far it's been good, but that's one, it trades all over the place. Today, that one we finished the day up to, 18,000 on that one. But earlier today, it was actually down 20,000 because that stock went all the way down to $27 today. It hit a low, actually went all the way down to $26.13 today. So definitely hard to say. Bryant says, thoughts on IDEX. I like that one a lot. I wish I would have played some more options on it. We only have, 200 contracts. It was kind of a small play, but I'm pretty confident that we'll probably make the full, $4,000 on that play. It's a good one. I think, I like it. Electric vehicle. It's been going up. I definitely think it has a lot of support at that $354 level. I think if you are ever looking to get into something that is optionable, that and you don't have a large fund, one, you could buy the stock, or two, you could play the option, or do like a put to acquire the option. And like I've tried to explain, here's the thing: if you buy a stock, let's say you bought IDEX, if you bought 1,000 shares of it for $5, you put $5,000 out, it goes up 2 points tomorrow to $7. You make $2,000, plain and simple. If it goes down tomorrow, $2, you lose $2,000. If you do a put to acquire as a way to get the stock, you're getting the stock at a discount. So if you took like IDEX and it has a 2 week out, so here, let's go to we'll go to our chains. And the other thing that I like about it is sometimes I shop premiums. Because obviously you want to make better premiums, and like Apple right now, the volatility being so low, the premium really isn't there. So if we took IDEX and we look at like the 450 strike in 2 weeks, you can see here it's 39 cents. So actually something looks wrong here because yeah, so it's we have the 350. I was looking at the $4. So we have the 350. So the 350 is the 8x10. I think we sold it for like 21 cents. So if you think in the next 2 weeks IDEX is going to be above $4 a share, or you would think it's a great value to buy at $4 a share, you could come here and write. And if you wanted to buy 1,000 shares of it, you could come in here and write 10 contracts of the $4 strike, and basically you would get $200 because it would pay you 20 cents a contract. If the stock goes to $3, you basically own the stock at $3.80. If the stock is at $10, you don't get any stock, but you keep your $200. You have very little risk. So this is where you have to, really use, some judgment, and especially when a stock like this moves 80 cents in a day, 87 cents. Like, for example, look at the strike on the $5 strike. It's 60 cents. Well, if this stock goes down 87 cents tomorrow, that's going to go to a dollar. If that stock goes up 87 cents tomorrow, that's going to go to 39 cents. And you can kind of tell on these based on what you see the price difference between like 455, 556. If you're really bullish and you say, you know what, I love this stock, I would pay $6. Or if you're bullish and you say, I really love this stock, I'm willing to pay $4.80, you could sell the $6 strike, betting in the next 2 weeks that it goes above $6, and you can make a lot more money. You sell 10 contracts of that at $1.22, you get paid $1,200 and you're not putting out any money. And you own the stock at $4.80. So it just depends on how you like to play stuff and what you're into. And like I said, I do premium shopping. So when I say premium shopping or volatility shopping, I'm looking at the return on investment. So let's say at a $4 strike, I like the stock, let's say at $4, it's 20 cents a put. We sold, let's say I really like this. I'm like, I want 100,000 shares of this at $4. I would be tying up $400,000, and it'd be a big gamble. If I don't know or I'm a little worried or where I think it's going, I say, you know what, let's do 10,000 contracts at 20 cents. I'm going to make $20,000. So you have to look at the return on investment. So if I tie up $400,000 basically for 2 weeks to make $20,000, what is that percentage of return? So if it's 400,000, so if you have 400, and this one isn't marginable because it's so cheap. So you're tying up 100% equity in it. So if we look at it, I'll show you. So the margin requirement on that, if you look at IDEX, is $45,355. So basically the price of 2,000 shares of it at, or excuse me, 20,000 shares of it at $3.50. Well, something's off there. If we have 200 contracts at $3.50 should be $70,000. So maybe it is marginable. So they're requiring $45,000 to be tied up. So on a $45,000 being tied up in my funds, and I'm going to make $4,000 in a 2.5 week period, that's about a 8% return. So that's what I'm kind of looking at. So if my goal is to try and make 5-10% a week, then you want to look at it and stuff. So it's definitely like I said, it depends on what you're trying to make as a return on investment. So let's see here, a couple other questions. Buy the best. Ren, I agree. Too many are jumping the wagon. Money is in EV cars and vans. Trucks and others are down the road. Let's face it. It's Tesla and NIO, and I'll put my money in Ford. So interesting. What do we got here? Need to read up on Toyota. I don't know what's up with them. I don't either. Mark says RKT. So not familiar with that one. Sander Slot says smash the video with everyone and smash the thumbs up. Or share the video with everyone and smash the thumbs up. So thank you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do. If you haven't followed me yet on Facebook, make sure you follow me there and click that little thumb up button so you get notifications when we go live, because we're a live show and discussing stocks and other stuff out there in the marketplace. But another great day, up $181,000. So not bad. A 3.2% in rise today in the market for us on our account value. We are pacing for another profitable week. Would have been much more profitable if we didn't have our Tuesday disaster. But that's why I said, remember Tuesday, I said, we're going to reset, get back to the basics and make money. And it's not as sexy as it sounds, Apple, but we can make a lot of money playing Apple. And you know what? At the end of the year, when I have, 15, 20, $25 million in this account, I think you guys are going to believe in Apple and what I do. Chad says, do you see AMC going back up? I do not. I mean, could it go back up for a second? Of course it could, but I don't see any. I mean, it's worth $2, $3. And plus, they're selling into the market like an ATM. Ren Slots, I nibbled on some more $64 calls on NIO today. Yeah, NIO's been staying strong. Hopefully it goes back up. But what is going to make NIO go up in the next, like all the news is out on Tesla. We know where their earnings are. We know how many cars NIO is going to sell. Why is NIO going to go from $57, $58 in the next 2 weeks to, here, pull up the chart here real fast. At $57. I mean, honestly, if you're buying if you bought $64 calls and, spent $1 or something on those, honestly, I would tell you that's probably a bad investment. I would have played the puts. If you want to make a premium on NIO, I would have sold the $54 puts, to open or something and bet it going down. But yeah, I I don't see NEO. Here's the 1 month chart of it. I mean, it's barely gotten up there. So to me, I don't think that, the high is only $67. I don't know what would make in the next 2 weeks make NEO go. Plus, our market is way over. The futures are up again tomorrow. You have to remember, at some point, that's right, some point, stuff has to come down. It can only go up for so long. Eventually something has to come down. The good news is we're in a more stable market. We don't have, so much of the presidential stuff, every day, and stuff. COVID seems to be getting better by the day, and more vaccinations are rolling out. But it'd definitely be interesting. So, but Brian says AMC at 6, so I should sell. I would get the heck out of AMC. Honestly, I would get out of AMC, Express, BlackBerry. BlackBerry, I think, has the best chance of maintaining $10 to $12. But yeah, AMC, Express, GameStop, they're all going to go back to where they were, maybe 10% above what their lows were, in early January. But there's no value. These market makers have pounded them into the ground. The other thing is everyone's lost trust and belief in, the Wall Street Bets, Reddit group, because, some people will have it because they've done well. But if you're not in there early or know what's going on, and obviously, where are all these people? And, they're telling these people to hold the line. And, a lot of these people lost a lot of money, I feel bad for the people who don't really know how the markets work, and they were holding the line at $300 a share on GameStop. I mean, that guy's down $250. So unless he owned it at $10 and he's done really well with it, but still, even if he owned it at $10, get the hell out of it at $300. If you own it at $10 at $50 right now, get out of it, get your money. So that is my opinion on all of that. But so somebody said, Alex, you see GME tanking to 30. I see GameStop going back to $20. I mean, that's what it was worth. That's where it should be. But hey guys, that's my show for you. Raja makes money. You guys are my money makers. I hope everybody has a great Friday in the market, makes a lot more money, and hopefully we can continue. As of right now, we only have about, possibility of about $20,000 in play for tomorrow with the Apple. We don't have a lot going on tomorrow. So as long as CCIB, unless that goes up and some other stuff stays strong, we don't have that much in play and stuff. So, but hey guys, best of luck tomorrow, and I'll see everybody live tomorrow night. Take care and enjoy the rest of your evening.